I am Anna, the co-founder and CEO of Zizoo, the leading global boat holiday platform and the next big thing in travel. So who here has been on a boat holiday? I know some people, not enough, obviously, but getting there. So this is me back in 2011, where I'm taking a break from my hard-working life at Google, where I was actually helping the world's largest advertisers with their digital strategy. And here, I look very exhausted because I was actually responsible for organizing this holiday, being the only woman on the trip. And it was an absolute nightmare to organize, but it was a wonderful holiday, and it actually set us on a journey of a lifetime. So this experience is what motivated me to leave Google and start Zizoo. So let me take you back in time. 5 years ago, the boat holiday industry was completely offline. So it was actually not possible to make an instant boat booking online. This is what inspired me to make this market digital, and this is what still inspires every single team member at Zizoo today. So, the boat holiday industry is actually enormous. So there's 30 million boats in the world, and they're completely underutilized. This actually represents a total monetization value of 1 trillion euros. What makes this opportunity even greater, however, is that boat holidays are for everyone. So you can experience the beauty of the sea, you can go to beautiful beaches, wonderful restaurants, and actually, what a lot of people still don't know is that it's totally affordable, even cheap. What makes this even more interesting is that the current yacht charter market, which is offline, is worth around 11 billion. But if you bring it digital and remove the pain points of the market, we believe it's actually much greater at a total serviceable, addressable market of 115 billion. What makes this even more interesting is that boat holidays are trending. So according to STA, last year, they actually placed sailing holidays as the second most trending holiday. And according to polls, 93% of travelers are interested in a boat holiday. So this opportunity is absolutely massive, as you can see. So why are people still not booking boat holidays? Well, actually, the supply and the demand are completely disconnected due to lack of technology. So boat operators use Excel, pen and paper to manage their business, and then they pass very poor data through offline agents to the customer. So in this process, the customer gets a very rough deal. There's no inspiration, no real-time booking, and in the end, very often they end up booking a boat which they haven't even seen a photo of. OTAs and big travel players won't even touch this mess of bad data. This is a clear example of a shadow market ready to be digitalized. So we're actually doing this exactly here. So what we have created is a three-piece tech solution, which is fixing the supply and demand of this market. So we have firstly created the first ever SaaS for boat operators. With this, they can manage their entire business. This is what powers Zizoo.com, our website, where for the first time ever, you can actually book a boat holiday in a very user-friendly setting. But for us, this wasn't enough. We decided, just because we could, to also build the first ever global distribution system for boat holidays, with which we can actually give OTAs and big travel players access to our huge inventory. With this, we have created a new global channel. So, for the boating industry, what we do is we give them technology, instant growth, and access to big travel. And for our customers, we give them inspiration, instant booking, and of course, a partner they can trust. So, what have we achieved so far, and why are we here today? In 2015, we launched our platform, Zizoo.com, as well as the SaaS. In 2018, we launched the GDS. We are backed by Europe's great tech investors, many of them, actually very many of them today here in the audience. And from them, we have raised 10 million euros. Today, we are the undisputed online leader and the fastest growing company in this space. We actually work with 1,700 companies representing 24,000 boats. And just recently, we passed the 36 million euro run rate in revenue. And yes, we are the fastest growing. So, who has done all this? Well, we're a team of 75 visionaries based here in Berlin from the world's greatest tech companies. We have a leadership team which has scaled marketing and operations teams at companies such as Dreamlines, Trivago, and Groupon. And what unites us all is our vision to change the travel industry. So, let me explain to you why have we grown so quickly and actually outgrown our competition. Well, if you imagine yourself back in 2008, would you actually book this very sad, depressing photo of a hotel room? Probably not. So this is actually what it looks like when you try to book a boat holiday on most websites. So you get a generic photo, a pretty ununderstandable description of the boat, and usually you can't even book it. You can simply send an inquiry or print the offer. Would this digital audience here book this? Probably not. So what we've done is we've very simply replicated a playbook of digitalizing a shadow market, such as other pioneers have done before, like Uber and Airbnb. So what we do is we make the supply digital, and we create attractive online listings, and then we remove the friction out of the booking process. And with that, we're able to hugely multiply the demand. And we've done just that. And we're the only ones that are actually fixing the issue in the industry, which is the supply. So, on Zizoo.com, you can actually book any kind of boat experience. You can book a mega yacht, a small sailboat, or even a mini cruise. We offer sea experiences in 900 locations worldwide. And our solution is very simple. It's plug and play. We have a fully serviced holiday with or without crew and 24-hour customer service on standby. So, where are we today? Well, we're ramping up. We're growing really fast. Today, we have 3 times more revenue than we did 6 months ago. We're profitable on the first booking, very profitable. 85% of our customers are new to boat holidays. And we're going to be accelerating. In the next 2 years, we will acquire 100,000 listings and hit the 2 million euro milestone of revenue in 2 years. And of course, we will expand internationally. So, if I was to meet this Anna, the Anna from 2012, I would say to her, listen, Anna, you're about to do something massive. You're about to transform an entire industry. And wake up to it. So what I'm really, really happy about today is that I know our business is about to explode. And I know why it's going to explode. It's going to explode because we are backed by Europe's greatest investors who are hugely supportive. We have a unique technology which sets us miles ahead in front of our competition. We have a crazily fast boat acquisition strategy. We have the most driven and experienced team, and we have finally cracked the levers of our growth. So, the boat holiday market is ready. The market is ready and hungry for boat holidays. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. We've got a few minutes to do a quick interview. Let's sit down. So have you got questions for Anna? Now is your chance. She's only here today, guys. They're all shy, see? Yes, there's a question.
I just explained that. So basically, we're the only ones that are offering a SaaS for boat operators with which they can manage their fleet. And I think that's the most important thing because we need to provide real-time availability to our customers, and we're the only ones that are actually vertically integrated and have liquid access to the supply.
Answered?
No? Do you want to ask me something else? Do you have an example of a GDS? but there is no unified technology that's connecting all the boats in the world.
Microphone doesn't work? Back there, Technique, can you please turn on the microphone? Thank you. Okay, any other comments, statements, questions?
From my experience, a lot of boat users, they want to put a skipper as well.
Yes.
They're newbies, they don't have the license, etc. So from my experience, most experienced sailors, they have direct connections to the agencies or the boat owners. So maybe most of your customers will be newbies, which need a skipper as well to make it. So is this something you're striving for, bringing together boats, skipper? So that's a complicated legal combination, I think.
Absolutely. So we would like to cater to every single need in the market. So of course, many of our customers are experienced sailers who like the fact that they can trust our platform and book in real time. But as I said, 85% of our customers are newbies, and they of course want a skipper. So we also have our own fleet of Zizoo skippers, which are specifically trained and professional to join our boat holidays.
Okay, one more question.
So thank you, first of all, for making this absolutely gorgeous service. So actually, I've heard about this just 3 weeks ago on a Focusrite, and was, wow, now I really can go. Because I have some friends in Moscow who are going, but they're having their own boats. I'm not so rich, unfortunately. So now I also have a chance to make nice photos. And I have a very practical question. How do you solve, if you ever thought of it, and I think you did, solve the problem of security? Because there should be some potential issues. So for me to be safe, do you think and do something for that? Thank you.
Of course. This is something we take very seriously, and for this reason we have decided only to partner with professional boat operators, so not private boat owners. So every single time a boat goes out, it has been tended to, and all the security measures have been taken. Of course, the whole trip is insured. But of course, for a customer such as you who doesn't have a license, you would have to rent a skipper, which we have checked in to make sure that this is a professional skipper, and then he would be responsible for the security of your trip.
Okay.